The efficiency of human rights protection involves enforcement policies and treaties which will guarantee the fundamental human rights in all aspects. To capacitate human rights lawyers and activists on these guidelines, the Institute for Human Rights and Development in Africa has organized a 3-day refreshing training on strategic litigation for human rights cases in Sierra Leone.
It's an example of workshops we've done in all corners of the continent. Africa has a lot of very beautiful human rights treaties. It also has a lot of very effective human rights mechanisms, but unfortunately our people do not use these mechanisms or the treaties the way they should. So what we do, we go around Africa to provide training for lawyers, to provide training for civil society organizations, sometimes judiciary, as in judges, magistrates, sometimes law enforcement officials on the African human rights system. We also would take them through human rights mechanisms that have jurisdiction over Sierra Leone, particularly the ECOWAS Court and the African Commission. So it's about building their capacity, providing training on how best they can engage these mechanisms, whether through advocacy, whether through litigation, or what have you.
The Executive Director, Centre for Accountability and the Rule of Law, Carl Ibrahim Tommy, speaks on some of the objectives of the training.
First, we hope that we'll be able to share knowledge and improve the capacity of human rights defenders. Secondly, we will be able to identify, as a collective, the human rights issues that confront us currently, and decide on the course of action. And finally, after this training, we hope that we will have more tools, additional tools for protecting and defending human rights in Sierra Leone and beyond.
At the climax of the training, the organizers will identify some human rights cases in Sierra Leone and facilitate to ensure justice prevail. Ali Alvin Kagbo, AYV News, Freetown.